All right, I am psyched to be playing this one. So this is The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I absolutely adore the Trails of Cold Steel series. I'm gonna just go right out and say it. I think that's probably my favorite role-playing game series of all time. I mean, I grew up with Final Fantasy, I like Dragon Warrior, I like all those games. Final Fantasy was probably my favorite game of all time for most of my life. And then I discovered Trails of Cold Steel. I played through all 4 of them, fell in love with the characters, the story, the world building, of course. It was so good. So, here I am with Trails from Zero. I started playing this game a while back on Steam, but I don't really use Steam. I'm much more of a console guy, gamer guy, hello. So, I am so psyched that this is on the PS4 now, so that's what I'm playing. Well, I'm playing the PS4 game, but I'm playing it on the PS5. I'm gonna just do normal mode. So I didn't get very far in the Steam version either, and I am going to use a walkthrough for this because I much prefer to not have to go digging around for all the secret quests and everything, so anyway, let's get going here. Well, Tio, it's exactly as I suspected. Higher elements, time, space, and mirage are indeed present. Oh yeah, the one thing about this is that they didn't do English voiceovers for this particular version of the game. I don't know why. Would have been really nice to have, but whatever. I mean, I'll leave the voices on. You can kind of get a feel for what they are supposed to sound like, I guess, but I'm not going to understand anything they're saying. Anyway, just like the tower and the temple, I was afraid of that. This will likely be our most difficult operation yet. I'm sure we'll run into more of those supernatural creeps here, too. I know of Randy from Trails of Cold Steel. I don't know the other characters as well. I know of them because of that series, but... anyway, I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. Gotta love Randy. I see, got it. Knowing our enemy, they'll try to ambush us. Everyone, keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Right, roger, yes. Okay, there's not a whole lot I can do yet besides run. Oh, I definitely want to make the battle speed high, or the game speed high. You can run around like a maniac. Check other options too. System. Options. Display. Volume. High speed mode L2 button. Sure. Okay, we're good. Okay, everything's fine. Go that way. Go that way. Okay. When I play the game, I do like to try to explore every nook and cranny as much as I can, but it's still very easy to miss hidden quests. At least that's true of Trails of Cold Steel anyway. It might not be true of this, but it probably is. What the? Why the what the? Oh, okay. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. Hold on a second. Let me move myself over so that any dialogue that happens down there is... I'm not blocking it. 1 second. Let's go to this side. Okay. Lock that in place. Okay, back to business. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. Up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 500 arc deep. Man, getting all the way down there is going to be one hell of a trip. Tio, Tio, what's wrong? You alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories? Do you mean that lodge on the Calvardian border where those bastards were all holed up, yeah? Aye. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna, symbolizing the intention of those who walk it to renounce Idios and accept the devil's power, and to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear. For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag these devils out into the light. We'll put an end to all the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. Man, you outdid yourself this time, Lloyd. That's gotta be one of your cheesiest speeches yet. Damn right. Very cheesy. But I'm with you. They want devils? Well, let's give them hell. Hee. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider, hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. But we've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. Alright, Time to get going then. The four of us, members of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, will now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. Find me. What's going on here? Huh? Where am I? The hell just happened? Oh, right. I said goodbye to my aunt and uncle, double-checked all my luggage, boarded the train, and... Are you alright, dearie? You jolted right awake. You're tossing and turning something fierce. Are you feeling under the weather? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just a little sleep-deprived, that's all. I had the strangest dream, though. So much foreshadowing going on. Oh ho, you strange, you say? What kind of strange? Were you perhaps being swarmed by hordes of sexy ladies? No, what? No, you can't say it was that good of a dream. My god. Now, dear, don't tease the poor boy. How about an ice-cold lemonade to perk you up? I've got a whole bottle right here. Go on, don't be shy. Lloyd. Oh, well, if you don't mind. Glug glug. Ah. Thanks, that really hit the spot. I'm feeling better already. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Judging by your clothes, you aren't Erebonian. If I had to guess, I'd say you're from Crossbell, right? Oh, yes, sir. I've lived abroad for a while, but I'm moving back to the city again. If you could tell that much, you two must be locals yourselves then. Yep. We just finished a little vacation in the Republic, and we're on our way home now. You're coming back from living abroad, I doubt you'll even recognize Crossbell. And that's true. The city has changed drastically over the past 2 or 3 years. I thought that might be the case. I've caught glimpses of Crossbell City from train windows more than a few times recently. They've really added a lot of high-rises, haven't they? They have. After all, Crossbell's always been the leading trade city in Zemuria. Oops. Excuse me. Especially after the non-aggression pact. Feels like we had new buildings going up as soon as the ink dried. Apartment stores, office buildings, with all the Mira pouring in, these places popped up all over the city. I admit, things have become much more convenient, but I don't know if I like all the hustle and bustle. Everyone's always rushing around, busy with this or that. It's like we've all become slaves to time and Mira. I'm sure my mic is doing its thing. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, maybe we said a bit too much. I'm so sorry, dearie. Don't mind us old folk prattling on about doom and gloom. I hope we didn't ruin your big homecoming. Nah, it's quite alright. My friend said the same thing in his letters. But it doesn't matter how much has changed. Crossbell will always be my home. Of course. Well said. I'm impressed to hear such words for someone your age. Compared to the bright young men like you, all these new politicians are just... They're always the Empire this or the Republic that. I'm sick of their partisan squabbling. Amen, brother. I hear ya. I hate politics. In real life. Can't trust anyone except for old Mayor McDowell. Now, dear, calm down. Sorry about that. He tends to get carried away when it comes to politics. So he's like the old man of me. It's fine. Details like this are good to know. I was getting issues with the Crossbell Times when I was abroad. But I'd much rather hear about these things directly from the people they affect. Oh, a fellow avid reader of the Crossbell Times, eh? I'm no fan of all their trendy puff pieces, but every so often they'll put out some hard-hitting articles. I wish they'd dive a bit deeper into the issues with the Crossbell diet, though. Is that so? Well, from the sound of it, there are plenty of topics to cover. Ah. That train, just makes me think of, Trails of Cold Steel. God, I love that series so freaking much. Trust me, man, if you haven't played it, it's so underrated. If you like RPGs, I mean, it's a slower pace, but it is so damn good. Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers bound for Liberal or Remifuria via airship, please disembark here to transfer. Additionally, per Zemurian Railroad Corporation bylaws, this train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Erebonia, please have your entry application ready for the inspection officer. Sounds like we're almost there. Let's get our things together then. The less we see of those Imperial soldiers' ugly mugs, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Will do. Get a little bit of a beverage here. That's better. So much talking. It's been 3 years since then. I made sure to keep in contact with Cecile, but... Guy, Cecile. I'm finally back. Back to Crossbell, our home. And now we have a song. Definitely also not translated. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was a Vita game before anything else. I know Trails of Cold Steel was on the Vita originally. Man, this is going to be a very long play, and I'm thinking I'm going to need to have a playlist for this game because it's bound to take a long time. May as well enjoy every little bit of it here. As I twirl my binky pen. Ah! Gotta love him. Randy. You know, Trails of Cold Steel might have been my first kind of real introduction to JRPGs and the whole anime idea of everything. Like, never really experienced all that stuff growing up, so maybe that's what I like about it. I don't know. I definitely love the world building, like everybody says. I mean, the fact that from one game to the next, everything is so consistent, like the cities and everything, that's just so cool. They did such a good job with that. I also like the battle system too. I think it's pretty good. It's not one of these games where you can just go and just keep hitting attack over and over again and just easily win battles that way. You do have to put some thought into a lot of the battles, so even in normal mode. Nihon Falcom Corporation. Prologue, special support section. Alright, let me get my walkthrough ready just in case. I'm just using a Neo Seeker one. I think it's probably the most popular one. What is this? This is, I don't know who created this, but somebody did. Okay. Graphics are a little bit old school, but that's okay. Trails of Cold Steel is more modern 3D. Where your players look a little more human. Wow, things really have changed. I can barely recognize the place with all these new department stores everywhere. Oh, what's that building over there? Oh, that's the Orbital store. It opened up just last year. They carry darn near every kind of Orbital device, from household items to vehicles. Their shelves are lined with things from the Empire, the Republic, Liberal, heck, even from the Epstein Foundation. You name it, they've got it. That's pretty impressive. You know, I've also noticed a lot more cars on the streets. You would hardly see them 3 years ago. So that's one thing I always wondered about this game is, like, what time period is this thing set in? Like, are we having a revolution right now? And that's why Orbital and cars is such a big deal? Anyway, too true, dearie. There are more of them out and about, but even so, there's still a luxury only rich folk can afford. I'm just thankful for our public transportation. We have a bunch of buses that can take you wherever in the city you need to go. Why, there's even one that runs to the hospital down south every half hour on the dot. Wow, really? That's pretty convenient. Hard to believe so much has changed here in only 3 years. Well, we'd probably best say our goodbyes then. Oh, goodbyes here. You still have to report in for your job, right? Oh yeah, you're right. I wanted to at least help you carry your luggage home, though. Oh no, dearie, you don't worry about us. We don't want to make you late for work on your first day. She's right. No matter what you do, first impressions last. Remember that, son. Okay, I give up. You make a good point. Ah, that reminds me. Seeing as you just returned, do you have a place to stay? If you don't, I can introduce you to the inn over on East Street. Lovely place. I appreciate the offer, but I already have accommodation set up. My things have probably already arrived there by now, too. Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Well, the two of us live near the end of East Street. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to drop by. We'd love to have you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Once I'm settled in, I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Of course, take care, lad. Hope to see you soon, dearie. What great people. They just met this kid and they're like, we'll invite you to our house. I'm surprised that old place is still standing. I remember the Crossbell Times used to be in there. Wonder if they moved somewhere nicer. Seeing it again sure brings back memories. It really sticks out in the middle of all these new buildings, though. Well then, better get a move on. Lloyd took out a letter from his pocket. Officer Lloyd Bannings, you are assigned to Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Please report in for duty on the designated date. CPT HR Department. Special Support Section? I don't remember that name ever popping up during my time at the Police Academy. I can only imagine what kind of division this is. I mean, I wasn't even sent a uniform or anything. Oh well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm sure the police department hasn't moved since the last time I was here, at least. Alright, let's do this, Lloyd Bannings. I actually don't think I need the walkthrough just yet. Let me move OBS over here and get the walkthrough closer. We're already 15 minutes into this long play, man. That's fast. Sure enough, the Crossbell Police Department hasn't changed much. This is where I'll be working from here on out. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. Well then, enough standing around. I should go check in with the receptionist. I guess there's no good place for me to put myself in this game, but I guess where I am is fine. Okay, anyway. Good day. Welcome to the Crossbell Police Department. Well, don't you look just lovely? How can I help you? Well, my name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a new recruit here. I got a letter telling me to report in today. It's nice to meet you. Oh, is that right? Hehe. That's wonderful. I'm always happy to see new members joining the force. But that's odd. There's no information in the system about a new recruit coming in today. Are you sure you weren't supposed to go to the Crossbell Guardian Force? Yes, I'm positive that I've been assigned to the Crossbell Police Department. If you need proof, I can show you my detective qualifications I earned at the Police Academy. Wow, you passed the detective exam? She's fawning for him because he passed an exam. That's amazing. It's not every day you see a newcomer this qualified. No, it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. And besides, I was the only person that even took the exam this time. Oh, come on, no need to be so modest. But this is really bizarre. We should have been notified of your assignment already. Do you happen to know what division you were assigned to? Oh, about that. I think it was called something like the Special Support Section? The Special Support Section? I don't really recall us having a division by that name. Wait, does it even exist? No, wait, just a moment. I think I've heard that name somewhere, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, hey there, you made it. Here comes the big burly man. Ah, Chief Sergey. You can just leave him to me, Fran. He's one of the recruits from my division. Oh, I see. So that's what your new division is called. No wonder I couldn't find the name. Yep. Sorry to give you a scare like that. I'm sure we'll have the name in the files before long. Or maybe not. Hard to say if this team will last any longer than half a year. Jesus. Sir. I'm Sergey Liu, Chief of the Special Support Section, and he does not look too happy about it. So you're Lloyd, huh? Yes, sir, Lloyd Bannings. Reporting for duty to the Crossbell Police Department Special Sup. Hold the formalities for now. Huh? It's still a little early to be reporting in for your assignment. For now, follow me. I'll introduce you to the team. Okay. Well, best of luck. I'm sure you'll have your work cut out for you, but just give it your all and you'll be fine. Thanks. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about all this? Oh, you just wait, buddy. You just wait. Oh? Well, look who finally decided to show up. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's the final member of our little team. Don't just stand there. Introduce yourself. Alright. All three of them look too young to be senior officers of the CPD. Are they also rookies? Then again, that girl looks like she's too young to even be a part of the force. Hey, snap out of it. You never given an introduction before? It ain't hard, kid. Just give your name and where you're from. Guy needs all business. Sorry, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings. You can call me Lloyd, and I was born in Crossbell. Until recently, I had been living abroad. But I've decided to return home in pursuit of joining the CPD. I look forward to working with all of you. Okay, so this game is great, but man, it takes a long time to really get going. Wow, that intro was so proper and serious, I'm almost impressed. Gotta remember, this is a very slow-paced game, so there is that. Hey there, I'm Randy Orlando. My hobbies include the finer things in life, namely flirting with lovely ladies, gambling, and perusing the latest girly mags. What a guy. If you ever want to borrow an issue from my prize collection, you just let me know, yeah? You're what? Ahem. Pleased to meet you. My name is Ellie McDowell. I'm cross-Bellin, much like yourself. I look forward to working with you. Likewise, because I'm Lloyd. Tio Plato, or Plato, Le Mans State. A pleasure to meet you. Bow. Yeah, you too. Chief Sergey? Why is everyone on my team a toddler? What is it? I've been wondering, what exactly is a special support section? There are only a handful of members and everyone here, myself included, is fairly young. Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on here at the CPD lately. But hey, everyone at this table is a promising young rookie. So at the very least, it'll be nice to work with people your age, yeah? I guess, but, is this really okay for a police division? Well, I can tell you I'm glad we don't have any bossy old-timers looking down their noses at us. But what in the world is this? That bad feeling of mine just keeps getting worse. Maybe he has bad digestion. Sergey speaking. That's so? Good work. Is that a portable communication device? You mean like a cell phone? I'm surprised they've already integrated them into the police force. Yeah, roger that. You can leave the rest to us. Alright, rookies, got good news for you. You wanted to know what kind of responsibilities this is gonna have, right? Well, we're gonna go on a little trip where you can find out firsthand. Alright, so story-wise, the story is pretty strange. Like, you're a bunch of kids that are on the police force, apparently. Station Street? Does he want us to follow him down the stairs? What exactly is down there? He told whoever was talking to that... he told whoever he was talking to that we'd handle the rest. Man, I hope this isn't some sort of boring cleanup duty. Behind that door is the Geofront, a vast network of tunnels running underneath Crossbell City. And you guys would be making your way through it. Huh? Could you tell us why we're doing this? Yeah, what's with this have to do with anything? Well, for starters, it'll serve as a test to evaluate your combat skills and overall aptitude. Don't give me no aptitude, I got enough of my own. They might not be all that strong, but there are a bunch of different monsters roaming around down there. It's your job to dispose of them and reach the deepest section of the tunnels. Alright then. A combat test, huh? Fine by me. Wait a second! Test or not, why are we the ones going into an area infested with monsters? Don't be a crybaby, dude. Isn't that a job for the Guardian Force? I'll admit, this isn't the kind of work a typical detective would be doing. I move my incense candle. So this nicely smelling stuff. Anyway. But you're members of the SSS, making it a different story altogether. Come again? We'll talk details later. First things first, here. Sergey gave a handheld device to each of the SSS members. Would this be... Is this the newest model of Orbit? Damn, it's pretty slick, I like it. The Enigma, a 5th generation battle orbit. Is it finally ready for combat? Well, it damn well better be, right? Yes, so the Foundation shipped them out a couple days ago. And they've already been adjusted to fit your individual aptitudes. As for how to use them, Tio, you're up. Just as an aside, this series probably has more text and talking than any other series I've ever played. If you're not into that, apologies, but it's just the way it is, if I must. We were also supplied with quartz for this particular model. I've also never, actually spoken every single thing I'm reading, so this is new to me and foreign and a little weird, but it's better than me just sitting here pressing buttons, and I don't know how long I should be letting the text sit there before I move on, so at least if I'm reading it out loud, I know how long to keep that guy on the screen, whatever, each message box. Anyway, yeah, it's not much, but here you go. Received quartz of each type. Also, you won't get far without this. Received Geofront A key. Come back to headquarters once you've taken care of these monsters. I'm gonna need to drink a lot of beverages to keep my mouth from being parched. Anyway, we'll talk more after that. Oh, right. I better hand these over to you, too. Received Detective Notebook. Combat Notebook. About the Detective Notebook. The special support section dutifully records events that happen throughout the game in the Detective Notebook. Check its contents by selecting Detective Notebook after opening items from the kit menu or by pressing triangle plus left while on the field. From here, you can also refer to the help menu to review tutorials. About the Combat Notebook. The special support section dutifully records the data of each enemy you fight in the Combat Notebook. Like the Detective Notebook, you can view its contents by selecting blah 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 blah. Alright, so maybe just watch this part at double speed or something. Wait, you're leaving already? Sure I am. Oh, and Lloyd? You're team leader for now. Just on a whim. Me? Why? Because you're the only certified detective here. Okay, well, that makes more sense, I guess. Well, good luck, guys. Just, like, throws us right into the fire here. Sure drew the short end of the stick, huh, Lloyd? I do find it reassuring to have a proper detective on the team. Please, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Detective Bandings. Yeah, you too, Ellie. If it's okay with you, I think we can drop the formalities, though. We're all about the same age, more or less. Oh, are we? I'm 18, by the way. Ah, so am I. So they're young adults. What about you two? I'm 21, but I better not catch you calling me sir or anything like that. Let's kick some ass together, guys. You go, Randy. Agreed. Glad to have you two here. And that leaves you, Tio. Mind telling us your age? 14. Will that be a problem? What? No, of course not. 14?! Well, how about that? Turns out you're exactly as young as you look. It's hard to believe you're already a police officer at that age. Yeah, right? No, back up. This doesn't make any sense, no matter how you look at it. You have to be at least 16 before you can even join the police force. How can someone who's not even old enough to have graduated Sunday school become a police officer? Because I am not one. I was transferred here by the Epstein Foundation for testing purposes. What? The Foundation? Oh, didn't they make these ordinances we just got? I think I understand now. I've heard that Crossbell City has been cooperating with the Foundation on a large-scale project for several years. Correct, the Orbital Network Project. Well, somewhat related, the reason for my transfer is this. Whatever that is. And that's a mechanical staff? Correct again, it's called an orbital staff. I was transferred to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios. You understand now, Lloyd? Hold on a second, let me get this straight. You're telling me you're going to fight monsters with a staff? For a certified detective, you are exceptionally slow. I believe I made myself clear. What do you fail to comprehend? I love that she's super straight to the point. Come on, guys. Bickering like this won't get us anywhere. Now, I don't know exactly how dangerous this geofront place is, so we better make sure we're all focused. I love how their personalities are already starting to come out. The sooner we finish this mission that old man forced on us, the sooner we can get back. I still have a lot of questions, but yes, I agree. You're right, arguing is pointless. I am sorry if I offended you, Tio. It's fine, your reaction was justified given the information currently available to you. I love that Randy calls Tio Tot. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, now back on topic. As I said, I will be utilizing my orbital staff to fight. What weapons do you three use? My weapon of choice? Well, I specialize in these. Are those some sort of police batons? Nah, those are tonfas. They're an Eastern weapon. Way I hear it, they're designed to focus on self-defense and suppression rather than offensive power. I see. A fitting choice for a police officer, then. I tried out other weapons, but these felt the most natural. So what about you two? Ah, right, take a look. I got a gun. An orbital gun. It appears to be an older model, though. Maybe, but it's beautifully crafted. It was custom made for marksmanship competitions. It may be an oldie, but its precision is unparalleled. Oh, confident. I like it. Now let me introduce you to my partner in crime. That's quite the weapon, Randy. It looks similar to halberds used by knights during the Middle Ages. I've seen them in our factories before. It is equipped with a unit that converts orbital energy into shockwaves. Sick. Bingo, this baby is called a stun halberd. Its weight can make it difficult to get the hang of, but it's unmatched in terms of raw power. Okay, impressive. While I still don't quite understand how Tio's staff works, I think overall we make a pretty balanced team. I think so too. Ah, the bonding. That's probably one of the reasons the four of us put together in the first place. The chief may act all laid back and casual, but he's actually pretty serious when it comes down to it. I concur. I will save the explanation of my staff specifications for later. For now, would you like me to explain how our battle ornaments work? Alright, I'm gonna stop this video right here because this is already half an hour. And then we'll just pick it right back up in the next one. So this is gonna be a long series. I'll try to keep them all to like half an hour or less. Maybe even shorter.